At the theatre, to the lady behind me by A.P. Herbert. Dear madam, you have seen this play. I never saw it till today. Now what he is saying, that dear madam, the one who is sitting behind him, he is telling her that you have already seen this play, but I have never seen it till today. You know the details of the plot, but let me tell you, I do not. Now what he is saying, you know everything what is going to happen next, but I do not know about that. The author seeks to keep from me the murderer's identity, and you are not a friend of his if you keep shouting who it is. Now what he's saying, the author is saying that you are trying to reveal everything, and you are not his friend if you keep shouting and telling everyone that what will happen next. So this is what first paragraph tells us. The actors, in their funny way, have several funny things to say, but they do not amuse me more if you have said them just before. Now what the poet is saying, that the actors are trying to represent in a funny way, and when already you are speaking before them, I'm not able to enjoy, right? The merit of the drama lies, I understand, in some surprise, but the surprise must now be small, since you have just foretold it all. What he is saying to the lady, that there should be some surprise, there should be some suspense that we should wait for, but you're already started speaking about it, so we are not able to enjoy the surprise. The lady you have brought with you is, I infer, a half-wit too, but I can understand the piece without assistance from your niece. In short, fool woman, it would suit me just as well if you were mute. What he is saying, that now I know that even you are very excited to tell everybody what is going to happen next, but we don't need to hear it from you. In fact, to make my meaning plain, I trust you will not speak again. And may I add one human touch, don't breathe upon my neck so much. So what he is trying to say, that now you don't need to speak again. I trust that you will not speak again and not disturb us, and don't breathe upon my neck so much. Okay. So this is what the poem is all about, what he is saying, how the lady keeps on disturbing him again and again. So students, I would be giving you answers for activity 5, 6 and 7 in a form of PDF. We would do activity 8, that is, here in this poem, the word piece means a work of art, a play. Taking the help of a dictionary, find and write different expressions with the word piece. For example, the first one is done, a piece of wood, a piece of advice. Next, it could be a piece of paper or a piece of cake. Like this, you need to do this exercise. Activity 9. Find out the difference between the following types of literature. Write 1 or 2 sentences on each different type. Now, these are just the major forms, and details you need to know about them. You need to write about their form in brief, like give introduction to them. The answers for the same I would be giving you, and you just need to make sentences of your own. So students, activity 10 also I would be giving you. Here we complete our unit 4, that is at the theatre. Thank you.